back in business this Tuesday, Corey. Tickets are on sale for Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
It's the biggest event in live entertainment, and this is your opportunity to be there in person. Do not miss it. WrestleMania at Raymond James Stadium.
Meanwhile, back here on SmackDown, I guess WWE official Adam Pearce took Reginald's advice to heart.
Sasha Banks, the SmackDown Women's Champion, will defend her title against the irresistible force, one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Nia Jax. You have to imagine Shayna Baszler and Reginald will be floating around somewhere.
Meanwhile, Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion's in the ring. Daniel Bryan, the challenger at Fastlane, is here. They are to sign the contract for the Universal Championship match a week from this Sunday.
Gentlemen, we all know why we're here tonight. In my hand is the contract for the match at Fastlane that will pit the Universal Champion Roman Reigns against the challenger Daniel Bryan. I understand this has been looked over. Gentlemen, if there's no further business, who'd like to sign first?
I know where it goes.
You should be respecting the Universal Champion by now. You should know where Roman sits. After all, he is the head of the table.
You don't want to do this. I get it. You did everything you were supposed to do. Last week, talking smack a few days ago, I agreed to it. But that was a couple weeks ago. This week, I'm not feeling it. So it's a no. I'm not signing this. You don't deserve it.
Okay. Well, I'm excited about this, so I'm going to sign it. You know, who would have thought Roman Reigns was not a man of his word? You know? And I didn't think maybe the head of the table, I never thought you'd be afraid to fight somebody like, oh, but you know what? Now it's all starting to make sense. Maybe that changed last week because, you know, for years, a lot of people have thought that I was better than you. You know, I thought I was better than you. But you never thought that. You always had self-confidence. But last week, I proved it because I did something that you could never do, and I made Jey Uso quit. Does that stick in your craw? Does that make you doubt yourself? Does that make you a little bit afraid? Are you afraid to sign that contract? That's not the head of the table. Maybe I should be the self-proclaimed head of the table. Daniel Bryan, self-proclaimed head of the table, ruler of the island. I could be the head of the whole Samoan family. I mean, imagine that. Alpha, Sika, they would love me. I'm so kind. Oh, you don't like that? Oh, you're gonna smash me, or are you too afraid? Oh.
Sign, sealed, delivered.
Good. Because Roman, now I've got a message for you. I'm gonna tap you out just like I tapped out Jey Uso.
Jay's heard enough.
You got a problem with you. Enough of the disrespect. Hey, Pearce, you know what this match needs? A special guest enforcer. Somebody to make sure it's called right down the middle, fair and damn square, and that person is me.
You think you know me?
Hang on a second. Hey, that sounds like a great idea, Jay.
But I'll do you one better. How about next week, for the first time in 11 years, I have a one-on-one match against you, Jey Uso. Winner gets to be special enforcer at Fastlane. What do you say, Pierce?
That sounds like a hell of an idea. Let's make it official. Next week, Jey Uso versus Edge. The winner becomes a special enforcer at Fastlane.
Wow. And look at this now. Edge and Bryan going after Reigns and Uso. All hell's broken loose on SmackDown.
Jey Uso sent to the outside. Bryan now joining the fray.
And Edge tossing Bryan out of the way. And now Daniel Bryan with a running knee. Tempers
down.
Tempers flaring. The stage is set for next week. Edge and Uso battle it out to be special guest enforcer for the Bryan Reigns Championship match at Fastlane. And right there, that is what ticked Daniel Bryan off.
Now Edge shoving Daniel Bryan. Daniel retaliating with the running knee. Taking out the Rated R superstar. We're going to have a special guest enforcer. We'll find out who it is next week.
Yeah, Edge in action on SmackDown for the first time in a decade. Edge and Uso live next week. Who will be the special guest enforcer for the Reigns-Bryan Championship match at Fastlane?